Ready? Hello and welcome to Spencer's Library. I'm Klaudia.
And I'm Robyn.
And Robyn is my... Do you mind being referred to as a guest spinster?
Suppose that's fine.
She's my guest spinster for today. I like that. That sounds good.
Yeah.
And we've just been to all of the charity shops.
Every charity shop. Browsing.
Bought a few books, yeah. So I got 3 books from charity shops, and then I got 3 books from other sources.
I got 4 books from charity shops.
Okay, what's the first book you've got?
So the first one I picked up is called We Are All Completely Beside Ourselves, and it's by Karen Joy Fowler. I was taken by this book because I really liked the cover.
It's a good cover.
It's a really good cover.
Don't see many yellow covers these days.
No, and I like the silhouette of the tree and I presume they're children playing.
Yeah. Do you want to read the back of it? Because I don't know anything about this book.
Rosemary doesn't talk very much, and about certain things she's silent. She had a sister, Fern, her whirlwind other half, who vanished from her life in circumstances she wishes she could forget, and it's been 10 years since she last saw her beloved older brother Lowell.
Mm-hmm.
Lowell?
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds really interesting. It was shortlisted for the Man Booker Prize in 2014, which, as we figured out, is not necessarily like a guarantee of quality.
No.
I'd be interested to hear what you think when you've read it, and if it's good, I'll have it as well.
I'll be back.
So, the first book I picked up in the charity shop is The Ode Less Traveled by Stephen Fry. I picked this up because a mutual friend of ours liked it and told me about it. It's a sort of guide to poetry. So it's got chapters on like meter and rhyme and just like the basic poetry things.
And I really like the cover.
It's very well designed.
Really
It looks like really new. Like I don't think it's been read. It doesn't look read at all. So because I find it really difficult to get into poetry, I thought I'd give this one a go. And then to go with it, I also picked up a book of poetry.
I picked it up.
And that's by Carol Ann Duffy. It's a collection called Rapture. Which is this the actual collection you read at school?
Yeah. So at school we studied that, and if I'm honest with you, I don't remember an awful lot about it other than I did enjoy going through it. But at the time, because it was for GCSEs, it was strenuous. But I did like the poems. I just didn't like analysing them.
See, I've never even heard of the poet because I'm really not that into poetry. And I think this is the first ever collection of modern poetry that I've got, apart from the one that my mum wrote.
You'll enjoy it.
But hopefully, I'll try and read these 2 together, and maybe that'll give me some more out of this one. Yeah. And then...
So then, my next pickup from a charity shop were actually 2 from a series of 3 so far. I have nearly finished reading the first one, which is called The Cuckoos Calling, and they're by Robert Galbraith, who is actually J.K. Rowling.
Yep.
Don't know why people do that.
Well, so if you were J.K. Rowling, right, I can see why she did that, because she just wanted to publish a book without all the fuss, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm totally fussing over these because... Yes. Cuckoos Calling has been an excellent read. I hadn't read a book in a very long time.
You kind of lose track of it, don't you?
You lose
the habit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So The Cuckoos Calling has been a really good book for me to get back into it because it's kind of crime thriller, and I really like the pace of it as well. I like that you get to know the characters.
I love the characters in those books.
They're fab. And
one of them's called Robyn.
Of course.
I'm really happy that you got those because I lent you the first one.
Yes, you did.
And I'm a huge fan of these books, but I have no one to talk to about them. So now I can talk about your theories, about who did it, and what you think of the books, and what you think of the characters going. So I'm really pleased with that. Yeah,
and I'm really excited to read the next 2.
And then I got a book that I've walked past many times in our local Oxfam, and that's Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. This one's like a YouTube favourite. Every time someone mentions this book in a wrap-up or a review or like anything, I skip that bit where they talk about it because I don't want any spoilers for this.
Yeah.
So all I know is that it's amazing, and I can't wait to read it.
And just as a side note, Klaudia wasn't...
That's the phone ringing.
Klaudia's on the phone. My zips are upside down. So Patagonia think that it's clever to zip closed down. So if you have a full pocket, you have to zip up and it all falls out. It makes no sense to me. And I've got a thermal shirt on with a dress on. I could be one of those really cool characters, couldn't I? The one that looks weird but is actually really clever. The quiet one. I'm not very quiet though. She looks so miserable. Have we no wine here? Salakadoola, bitchikaboola, bibbity bobbity boo. Put it together and what have you got? Bibbity bobbity boo. Doo-doo.
Continue.
Cool. On a side note, Klaudia actually said that she wasn't quite sure if she wanted to get Rebecca. And I'd said, well, you have been in here several times, being unsure, so just do it.
I'm glad I got it.
Good friend.
Do you see how the camera makes us look yellow?
Yeah.
I'll just show off the 2 books that I got in the embedded gift exchange that was on recently. The person who got me really, really got me, because this is the first book I got is The Day of the Triffids by John Wyndham.
I like the cover.
It's a really cool cover. Have you heard of the book?
No.
It's I think this one's actually from the 1950s, and it's a sort of sci-fi classic. I think it's like a dystopian book where everyone suddenly goes blind, but it's set in London. The other book that they sent me is I Am Legend by Richard Matheson. And
I don't like the cover.
I don't like the cover either. In the note it says it's nothing like the film. I'll just show you the cover. The cover really is kind of But I've not even seen the film.
I've not seen the film because of that.
Is it about
I don't
vampires?
know.
Because that's clearly vampires. I mean, okay.
Zombie vampires.
But anyway, it's another sci-fi classic from the 20th century, so
That's
I'm
cool.
actually quite excited about this. You done being cute?
No. Look at the little kittle dog. Oh, he's so cute.
He's got the cutest little face. Oh, no, get him off the microphone. Do you want to show your last book?
Oh. So, my last book is not a fiction book. It is Welsh in 3 months. I am hopeless with languages. No, I learnt Arabic and not that very long.
You're not that bad at languages, surely, if you learned Arabic.
I am doing a PGCE in North Wales.
PGCE, for the Americans and Australians watching, is a teacher training course.
I'm mad, I know, but holidays, right? So, since it's in North Wales, not only did I want to learn the language, as I think it's polite, but I also have to. It's compulsory on my course. So
Yes.
I've got 5 months to go, so if I can learn some Welsh in 3, then I'll be halfway there.
Oh, and it's got a pronunciation guide.
That's
Although,
what I
like,
need.
Welsh pronunciation, like, once you roughly know which letters are pronounced how, you
Yeah,
can sort
you
of
can
figure
kind
it
of
out.
work
I
it
think the grammar is harder, isn't it?
The grammar's harder. So the pronunciation isn't that hard, like... Anyway.
But it's very consistent, anyway, across Welsh, or across North Welsh, anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool.
Hopefully
Let me know how you get
handy.
on.
Yeah, I will.
I think it's, I wouldn't want to learn another language.
No, you have
Like, I know
enough.
I'd be better off learning Welsh as well, but I
You
don't
don't
think
need
I've got
to
enough
yet.
space in my head for another language.
No.
So, yeah, so this is what we got. Oh, no, there's one more.
One
This
more.
one,
One
look
more.
at this. Can you believe that a book in this condition is in the uni library?
That's awful.
Yes. So that's Virginia Woolf's A Room of One's Own, just because I always wanted to read that. It's fairly quick. It's like an essay about women writers
Ah, interesting.
from 1929.
Yeah.
I think it was originally a lecture that she gave, and then she wrote it down as an essay.
Oh, cool. I like that.
It should be a fairly quick read for me.
And looks like someone sat on it.
But you probably have, considering like this is from a uni library and someone probably had to write a thesis about this.
Yeah. And you're reading
Okay.
it for fun.
So this is what we got from the charity shops.
Our charity
This
shop
is going to
haul.
be my March charity shop haul.
Yep, and it's my first for books.
Yeah, what did you think though?
I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed picking books out that I wouldn't have usually picked up. So, for example, the Robert Galbraith, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have touched that had I not had the recommendation from Klaudia. So then, as soon as we saw it in the charity shop, I was straight for it.
Yes.
And then I really liked sort of picking books up that I just thought, I have no idea where
You
this
might
is going
like
to take
it,
me, but
yeah.
I'm going to give it a go.
And you only spend like £1 or £2 on it, so even if you don't like it, you don't feel like you've wasted a lot of money.
But I don't think any reading is wasted, though.
Possibly disagree
Debate
there.
in the comments.
Okay, shall we finish it off there?
Yeah.
Do you want to say thank you for watching?
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, you're not from Yorkshire, but...
I have family in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Yark.
I really hope there's no one from Yorkshire watching. Well done.
Yark.